Hello, welcome back to my channel. You're probably wondering why I have on lip gloss and nothing else. It's because I bought some new products and I want to go over them with you today. And so I got another brow pencil, and it's the same exact brand and the same exact product, except this one is black and this one is like a lighter brown color. This is the one that I've been using, but this one's a little bit darker. And so I'm going to use this on my brows today. And one end is a brow gel, so this end is the brow gel. And then this end is the pencil. And of course I tried this out as soon as I got it, so that's why it's already messy. But yeah, it's like a nice little 2-in-1 deal going on. All right, that's my brow. I put some moisturizer on my face, and I'm gonna clean up my brows with the Jaclyn Hill concealer in the shade Deep Golden. I put my moisturizer on after I do my brows, just because my eyebrow hairs will get like too wet for the brow gel. So I always try to do it while my face is dry, but yeah, that's why I wait to do my moisturizer till after my brows are done. And the cleanup is the most vital step to doing brows, because that's what helps you make them look a little bit more symmetrical. But even without all the product on my brows, my eyebrows still don't look the same, so they just look how they look. All right, I'm gonna add a little bit of pressed powder. This is the one that I used to use. It's shattered. Yeah, it's broken, and I hate that because it was my favorite one. I always used it, and there wasn't really a lot in there, but I got this new CoverGirl Clean Fresh pressed powder in the shade Rich, 200 Rich, and I feel like that's pretty close. So that's what I've been using ever since that one broke. I had to find a replacement pretty fast because those little pieces were so fragile. I couldn't even touch them. Like, it was so heartbreaking. And I just add a little bit of powder on top of that concealer, so whenever I go to add my eyeshadow, it doesn't stick to my eyebrows or to the concealer that I used to clean them up with. So I got some new eyeshadow. It's by a brand called Well People, and this is called the Violet palette. Violet. I felt like if I was gonna say violet, it was gonna sound like I was saying violent, but whatever. And I tried this one out too, but I love it because it has all these pretty cool tone shades, and right now I have been loving cool tones. So last time I used these like lighter colors, but I really want to use this one, so that's what I'm going to try to use today. First, I'm going to take a fluffy brush into this middle shade. I'm just going to start kind of buffing that into my outer edges. Okay, now our transition color is in place. I'm going to go in with this shade now. Ow. This brush has well, I guess a bristle is like short. Use the other side. That's kind of really pretty. It's like a nice subtle silver. Ooh. I'm going to switch brushes. I always just use this one for shimmers when I'm not sure what they're going to look like. I'm going to go ahead and go out my fluffier brush. But it is dense, but it's like a denser, fluffier brush. And I'm going to use that. That is really, really pretty and buildable. I feel like it's so subtle. And I like that because sometimes the same thing with gold too. When you want to wear like a gold eyeshadow, but you don't want it to be like gold or silver, and you don't want it to be like Happy New Year's, you know what I mean? Like, it's really easy to fall into like a look looking a little bit too much when you're not going for that, but you still want to wear that color. And I love this because it's a really, really pretty silver and it's very wearable. Now with this small blending brush, this is one of my favorite blushes and I got it from the Dollar Tree. But anyways, I'm going to go in with the deepest shade in there. And I'm just going to hit my outer corners a little bit. Just to give it some depth. These blend really, really easily. And they are not patchy. Sometimes I feel like it's easy for matte shades to be patchy, but these are not patchy at all. All right, this is what the eye makeup looks like so far. I'm going to go ahead and do my eyeliner, my lashes, and my mascara and all that, and then I'll come back and we'll do the face. Okay, these are probably the biggest lashes you guys have seen me wear in a long time. But they are really pretty, and actually they are not technically like this. When I bought them and cut them down, I put the extra on top of the like lash band, so they look a lot bigger. And I'm not entirely sure that this lash is on. As long as it doesn't fall off, we're good for me. So you can tell I already tried this out, and it was like a perfect match. It's the Found Nourishing Liquid Foundation. Never heard of it. I don't even know where you buy this at. But I got it from Ben's Bargain Bar, which I talk about all the time. But that's where I get all of my makeup because you can buy a lot of makeup there and try a lot of different stuff because they sell it like super cheap. And as you can see, this color match is really nice. I say that about almost every foundation I buy, but it's because my face is like a bunch of different colors. So a lot of different foundations I can kind of make work for me, or they do work for me. And I spread that out, and I'm going to blend it out with my damp beauty sponge, which is also dirty. And you can see how pretty this is as I start to blend it out. So pretty. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I love it. This is what it looks like, totally blended out. Ignore my lips. I have a double lip line, so it just always looks like that, but so pretty. All right, now I'm gonna go in with the same one I used underneath of my brow gel, or underneath my brows. And this one is the Jaclyn Hill one in deep golden. All right, so now we have this really pretty base, and now I'm going to go in with that pressed powder I was talking about earlier. And this one actually came with this powder puff, which I already used. And it's kind of weird because the back is like leather, but the other side is normal. But it still works pretty good, but it has like no handle for me to hold on to. So I'm going to use the powder puff that I usually use because with no, like, you see what I mean? I can hold on to it there. And I actually cleaned this one. Well, I tried. It's really soft now. And I'm going to just go in with my powder puff and press that under the eyes. Look how pretty that is. That's gorgeous. The last thing you want whenever you're doing your makeup is for your powder to ruin everything, especially when you have such a pretty base with your foundation and concealer. It's like, oh my gosh, this powder better not mess up everything that I just did. So pretty. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And it's very lightweight and comfortable on the skin. I'm gonna go in with my Maybelline Fit Me Loose Setting Powder. I'm going in with a little bit of loose setting powder from the crayon case. I think my skin prep was a little bit too hydrating because it's making my powder like kind of cling onto it. It's not the foundation because like I said, I've used it before. Well, only one other time. And it did not cake up. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of loose setting powder with my damp beauty sponge. See if that helps. I don't really know if it is gonna help. I'm just trying something to see what it does. Because I'm not about to take off all of this makeup. Somehow that kind of helped. I don't really know how, but it did. So in the past, I would always get to the step in my makeup and feel like I have to add tons and tons of blush, which I am gonna wear blush, but I always thought, man, I wish I had a bronzer. Well, I finally bought a bronzer. I don't know if this is like the perfect one for me, but it's the L'Oreal 24-Hour Wear Bronzer in the shade 500 Dark, and this is the shade that I got. So I need to clean off a different brush for this because I don't love this for this bronzer, but it's so buttery soft. Like I'm used to like digging my brush that I just kind of like gently, you know, tap it in there. And then I just apply it a little bit lower than the cheekbone, but bronzer is supposed to go where the sun would hit you. And so I just apply it a little bit lower than the cheekbone. And even though I never apply makeup on my forehead, it's supposed to go where the sun hits you. And that's where the sun hits. Look at the difference. I feel like there's such a noticeable difference to me. There is a mirror in here too, so I can bronze right in there. But yeah, just a little bit lower than my cheekbones, so I can have somewhere to put my blush. And then right up on my forehead, only on the sides. Such a game changer. I forgot I got this. This is the AF94 First Prize Multi-Use Lip and Cheek Color. And this is, yeah, the shades in First Prize. And my only thing is with this, I feel like I can't put this on top of my powder, but maybe if I use a brush, then do it. I don't want to mess up my makeup. If it does, I'm just going to put more setting powder on. So let's, all right, we're going to put some on my brush. Really get it on there. A piece of my hair is already on this. And then just put that on the cheek. Is anybody seeing anything yet? I don't see anything yet. Oh, I'm seeing a little bit of something. Hold on. Oh, it's a little bit more of like a topper. Like you can't see it from the front, but from the side. It's actually really pretty. And it seems like doing this method isn't disturbing the powder underneath, so that's good. And this probably isn't the best brush for this, but I forgot I had this product, or I would have cleaned one. Oh, that's really pretty actually. my bad. Well, that's how much product you get. I'm gonna go with my AOA Perfect Auburn blush on top because as pretty as this is, I think this will look really pretty on a day where I'm just like doing a skin tint and mascara and just kind of like natural makeup. But this kind of comes off as a highlighter on my skin, and I like highlighter, but I don't like highlighter without blush. So I'm just gonna add this matte blush on top just to kind of make my own custom luminous blush. And this is one of my favorite blushes. It's really pretty. I think it would have been better like under all of this, but it's okay. I'm gonna finish up my lower lash line, which is just mascara basically and some shadow. And then I'm going to come back and do my lips with you guys. Okay, I wiped off my lip gloss, well, most of it. And do I want to line my lips today? I have not been lining my lips lately. I don't know why. I think it's just because I don't feel like it, or maybe this isn't sharpened. Probably a mixture of both. This is the LA Colors lip liner in the shade Deepest Brown. Really, I should be at that bins looking for another lip liner because this is literally my only one. Okay, so what I chose for my lips was the Milky Way Plumping Lip Gloss from Essence, and I think it goes perfect with this eye look because it has glitter sparkles, and it kind of like tingles, but I kind of like it because then I feel like it's doing something, which it is because it's plumping my lips. But yeah, so this is the finished look. I love it. I love, love, love cool tone eyeshadow. I just feel like it's like super, it kind of gives like an early 2000s vibe, which like I was born in the early 2000s, so I couldn't really wear makeup like this in the early 2000s because I was like a kid. But now that I'm in my 20s, I can actually wear this makeup and not look like crazy, which maybe this looks crazy to some people, but I love it. It's so much fun to experiment and to just be creative with makeup and colors and stuff like that. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys next time because I have another product that I actually did not show in this video that is new, and we'll get to try it out together. So see you next time. Thanks for watching.